Yep, yep, yep. Ding, ding, let's go. Sometimes it's good to compare ourselves to others. Now, if you've been in the self-help, self-improvement circle for a while, you'll hear concepts like, don't compare yourself to others. You are your own individual being. Display your unique talents, abilities, skills, perspective. And yes, very true. Do that. But there's an angle of that where we would benefit in seeing what others are doing, see how other people are acting, conducting themselves, how they're moving forth, how they are movers and shakers of the world, and to do a bit of comparison, do a bit of auditing, and just putting it into perspective. So it makes me think of when this was after 8th grade, so I was 13, I believe, and some friends invited me to a amusement park with the big roller coasters, and I had never been on a big roller coaster up until that point, and my friends were egging me on, like, come on, get on this one, it's gonna be great. I'm like, nah. They even offered to buy me like chicken nuggets and fries, like, come on, let's go. And that helped sway my decision, but what really got me to do it was thinking about and seeing all the literal kids that were getting on the same roller coaster. And I'm like, all right, if they can do it and survive and have a good time, then I can do it too. And that is very symbolic of other endeavors in life. It also makes me think about me being a content creator, where I'm like, if there are children, if there are teenagers that are not only being content creators, but being successful, making good money doing it, all right, then I can do it too. And of course you can make the arguments like, well, these younger kids, they were born into, the smartphone era, and they're real hip with the new technological modalities and ways of being. And yeah, that's true, but at the end of the day, age doesn't mean a damn thing. The landscape of technology and of just the way of things is what it is. Get up to speed and go for it. So I'm like, okay, let's do that. So in that sense, comparing is a very beneficial thing to do, because if we're getting in modes of fear, of doubt, telling ourselves that we just can't do it because of this, and 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 this, then we're not going to do it. But if there's a part of us that desires, that feels like, this is my next phase, I need to go in this direction, I need to immerse myself, I need to go deeper, then go for it. It's going to be uncomfortable. There are going to be challenges. There are going to be straight up diabolical failures temporarily. But the best way to succeed in business is to be in business. I watched a video that said that years back, maybe like 10 or so years at this point. And it's true. To just go for it, be awkward at first, be a novice at first. That's just the inevitability. That's just what it is. To start and then keep going. It's like learning an instrument. You're gonna suck at it for a while. Just keep going at it. There's a part of you that finds joy, that finds solace in working things out and getting better. That's life, baby. Right? So in comparing ourselves to others, in the sense of others can do it, others are doing it, so I can do it too. That's very beneficial. Let's see if I can express one more angle before we end this video. Well, it's like the concept of fear, hesitation, procrastination in general. If you feel that, but at the same time feel that you need to go for something, that you need to go in this direction, go for this path, there's that struggle, that being pulled in alternate directions. You don't have to do anything in that exact moment, but feel into it. Like I express in most, if not all, videos. Be in a place, stimulus minimum, where you're just facing it. Okay, I want to go for this, but I don't want to go for it in different senses. Okay, play it out. Maybe write it down. If not a pros and cons list, but just what's stopping me. I want this. I want to go for this. What's getting in my way? What thoughts, what feelings, what obstacles are in my way? See that, face that, think about it, feel about it, and then once you reach a certain amount of clarity, do about it. It's amazing that we have this faculty of being, this prefrontal lobe, this PFC, prefrontal cortex, this ability for free will, this abstract thinking, this weighing things out. This is a gift. Animals, plants, they don't have that. We, humans, have that. Show some respect, right? So we have this ability to work things out in this sense. We have the faculties of observation, of weighing things out, of comparison, of, I don't know if the term is multi-order thinking, but this concept of you can have stacks of observation where it can seem like there are contradictions, but multiple things can be seemingly contradictory and seemingly true simultaneously. And you are bearing it, you are beholding it, you're holding it, and you're letting it play out. And the wonder, the beauty, the mystery, the fact of the matter of things internally existing, but as you're observing them, as you're sitting with them, literally and metaphorically sitting with them, they have a tendency to change and shift and transcend as you're being with them. So nothing has to be concluded, because we live a life upon shifting sands, changings of the tide, upswings, downswings, rises and falls, the inevitabilities, facts of life. So nothing really stays for too long, especially when you're sitting with them, you're facing them, and as you're facing them, as you're observing them, as you are present and listening to your heart and soul, your inner child, something new pops up, something different happens. And then time and place, when it feels right, when it seems right, you can act upon those changes. Life is really cool like that. So we'll end it with that. Plenty to ponder, plenty to steep in, right? For you ADHDers out there, or just people who just want more and more and more novelty, well, there is novelty and differences and shifting and transcendences to be had with just being present. Things shift and transcend and grow and decay and die and rebirth as you're just sitting there, being present. It's awesome. So, in steeping with certain things that you're kind of at a crossroads with, that you're on the fence with, conclusions, answers will be had, and then they will shift and change over time, inevitably. Remember that, realize that, steep in that, sit with that, be with that. And you will further and further clarify and expand at the heart and soul level and beyond. Straight up. And like the concept of the Juves box, Juvce, you will purify your life juices. Perhaps go from a regular old juice to a healing nectar, a healing potion. The more and more that you purify, the more and more that you gain more life experience. Straight up. All of this and more. Much respect to you, much respect to us, our wherewithal, our willingness, our ability to work with the multi-layered gifts of self and with the world, Mother Earth, Father Sky, all of these gifts that are given to us. Our heart is still beating, our lungs still breathing, our senses still sensing, right? Our heart and soul still breathing and giving us wisdom, these gifts, Givts, that are all around us, that are within us and throughout us. Yeah, it's awesome. All right, this is Mr. Mike. Catch you later.